And welcome back. Time now for what we think. Well, it's not just us anymore. The TVAA has voted, the Television Association of America. It is now the #1 segment in all of morning television.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Our weekly trip under the radar. We start with good job, Lonnie. What could be the world's biggest snowman. It's 23 feet tall, and it was built by a team in the Latvian town of Sigulda. They claim it's the biggest in the world, so we're going to take their word for it. Not sure if Guinness has a category for snowmen, but if it did,
that's incredible.
That would be
Have you ever tried to build a snowman? It is honestly so much more difficult than it looks.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when you're like 7. Now to a dramatic rescue in the Baltic Sea. Look at this poor little guy, frightened, understandably shivering. That's because he was floating, it turns out, at least 75 miles he'd been floating on this huge chunk of ice. Luckily, the crew from a research vessel nearby was able to pull him from the ice, brought the little guy onto their boat. Look at him, and now he's doing all right. We're told he was hungry and obviously a little chilly, otherwise okay. Now folks are looking for his parents. Oh, look at that face.
Always love a happy ending here under the radar. And finally, something to warm your heart. National Love Your Wife Day in Japan. Once a year, dozens of Japanese guys get together in Habaya Park in central Tokyo to yell love messages for their wives. Listen a little bit here. It's an unusual public display of affection in a culture that's typically reserved. Now, a local man started the event after his own marriage had failed. He said he wanted to change the stereotype that Japanese men were not romantic. And all I can say is this before you chime in. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, because I got to tell you, and I know I'm not speaking for all the ladies here, but I think a good majority of the women that I know find nothing more romantic than someone screaming their love at me.